Initiating tanking up and allowing Sniper to sit behind, do the damage from. Then Puck. Is that AoE teamfight control? Why is this lagging?
Prepare for battle.
Oh boy. Offlane Lina. Is it happening? Yoki with the offlane Lina. Oh man, can't you right? Why is my game lagging so much? I'm gonna have to go to a holding screen and restart the game, it looks like, so. Panic. Panic at all.
"30 seconds to battle.
First blood.
First blood, it shall be duly noted.
Stupendous!
Money to burn.
It looks like we missed First Blood. I had to restart the game to stop that lag, but it looks like Sadoy finds the first kill. An assist for Yol. Empire losing out on that. VP getting First Blood. I really apologize, guys. I had to restart the game. The lag was unbearable. But it looks like VP starting off with a bang. The aggressive trial in here of Troll, Tusk, and Vengeful Spirit. Empire getting both bounty runes though, so that's pretty decent for them. Yol, support. Spirit Breaker up here with BZZ on the Bristleback, Jotum on the Ancient Apparition, and G, mid-sniper up against the Storm Spirit played by Resolution. Off lane, well, technically off lane, but this is a safe lane. Lina, Yoki up against Sadoy on the Puck. So that's a pretty interesting lane matchup there. Oh, I can't believe it. I was kind of expecting it to happen, but I had to. I had no choice. It was super laggy. I was dropping quite a lot of frames, but we'll see how things go from now on. Silent playing that Troll Ward up here in the aggro try. Aloha down to the Tusk and always want to fly playing the Vengeful Spirits. How did this lane go for them? Tusk obviously can snowball in the Troll Ward and Venge. Get the stuns down on someone like the AA. But they've got two tanky heroes in the Spirit Breaker and the Bristleback. They're not easy to kill at all. Maybe try and harass them down from range with Silent. Troll just keep hitting them, throwing axes while the supports prep themselves to actually initiate. Jotum, you can see from his defensive positioning that he's fully aware he is primary target. He is target number one on this aggressive trialing. Takes up an Invis rune. No bottle for him. Most likely we'll see, well, actually he's saving up quite a bit of gold, so maybe we will see a bottle sniper. Quite often now we see Brand Boots, Ring of Aquila, gives you enough mana regen to actually sustain for Shrapnel and Assassinate. Bottle snipers by no means a bad thing. Keeps your HP and mana regen going, and if you're being harassed down by a storm, you need a little bit extra HP regen. Here on this bot, 12 and 3 up against the Puck, 7 and 0. The constant harass from Dragon Slayer and Life Striker Ray. Look, Sadoy instantly losing 200 HP. Right clicks from range. There's no real way Sadoy can trade hits here. Offlane Puck does decently in quite a lot of matchups 1v1, but when she's against heroes like Queen of Pain or Lina who can continually harass from range, throw out nukes, throw out stuns, it's difficult for you to keep on going. Top lane, axe is thrown out, snowball down to BZZ, catch him, stun him up, Whirling Axe and Magic Missile are enough to bring him low, but the Magic Stick charges. Keeps him alive, one more hit. Silent is stuck between trees and the Ice Shards, but got more than enough HP to actually survive through this. Tusk does go down to the right-click attacks of Jotun and the tower. So it's a one-for-one trade. Losing the Bristleback there for Tusk. Empire going to be happy with that trade. So they are trading hits, but Sudoi? He jaunts into the tower, takes the full creep wave aggro as well, dropping to 250 HP, tangoing up. Yoki, though, going to be pretty damn happy with this. Sending the bottle back, just bottle ferrying there. Puck, the one advantage he has on this lane is how close he is to that rune spot. But when Resolution is fully aware of this and is taking runes away from him, that advantage is completely nullified.
Radiant's bottom
Not just
tower
mitigated,
is under
there is no
attack.
advantage anymore. The Puck, low on regen, has to ferry his bottle back to base as well. Pretty even overall. The Storm Spirit does decently against the Sniper. Mainly because of that overload, you can just keep going top lane, Ice Shards. Not going to lock BZZ in place. They've got no additional stun. The DD on always want to fly though. Can he keep the sustained damage? They need one more. Yep, just enough to finish off BZZ. This aggro trial is working out pretty damn well. The charge did happen down on bot lane, but they've returned. Always on a fly, looking for the AA. He's taking tower edge. Jotun juking through the trees. The Axis give vision. Magic Missile always on a fly. Great play from Silent, and they're looking for more. The creep wave is here, and Joel decides to charge his way on the Silent. But this tri-lane is being demolished by Empire. They're losing Venge, they're losing Tusk, but they're killing Bristleback. They're killing every single important hero. And in the meantime, Resolution can farm up to jungle. He takes large camp, he stacks it up, he keeps the GPM going. He knows it's difficult against level 3 Shrapnel, against Assassinate now. He's hit level 6, so not going to be too afraid of what the sniper. Yoki is charged up, he gets caught out now. Spoy with the Dream Coil. Gonna be more than enough to finish him off. Yoki tries to turn around to do a little more damage, but the Light Striker rate not catching the Puck. Manages to jaunt away to that orb. Did G go for the bottle? No. So he realizes that the Puck is going to be bottle crowing. Goes for the pretty standard Ring of Aquila boots. Phase boots now fully completed for him as he has 33 last hits. And all of these last hits are lane creeps. Whereas you look at Resolution, 32, he looks like he's keeping up, but I'd say a third of those at least are jungle. Taken the medium camp, the large camp, a number of his last hits are actually from jungle creep. So it's not as close. Like we'll see in the net worth, it's definitely not as close as maybe you'd think it was. That's about a 350 lead
is under attack.
Viper in net worth. Dire Observer now does spot out the Vengeful Spirit and Tusk just hiding in the fog there. Jotun with his defensive positioning, he's had enough. Had a pretty shitty time so far. 0-1 and 1 with 0 last hit, 0 denies. Doesn't want to die again. BZZ now just has to play full on defensive. Try and leech experience, and you can see Yol is trying to win other lanes. Charging mid, charging bot. Trying to sway equilibrium in the other lanes away from Empire and back to there. Snowball to BZZ plus the Battle Trance. They've got plenty of damage, but Sudoi enjoying the fight with a Dream Coil on 3. Finding 2, always on a fly, not going to get stunned up. Assassinate, not fast enough from G. He TP'd in, but it was a little bit too slow. Aggressive play there again from Empire, but losing out this time. 1,000 gold swing towards VP there, and 620 experience. They move 3 or 4 heroes up top, but that is well worth it. To stop the progression from the Troll. Keep the Vengeful Spirit and Tusk
Dire's
low enough
bottom
level.
tower is under attack.
That was all, all 5 heroes. Keep the supports on the Radiant low enough level so they think, okay, well, it's not worth going back up top. We've got to go stack and pull, we've got to hit level 6. It's closing out on 8 minutes now, and level
Dire's
4
bottom
and
tower
level
is
3,
under
almost
attack.
4. It's not that bad. Overall, it's not that bad. But when you compare it to the 2 level 4 supports on the Dire that have had a bad time, but they've found more
Dire's
experience
bottom
leeching it
tower is
from other
under
lanes,
attack.
need to start building things up. Because this is definitely a tempo control lineup from Empire. VP have teamfight control, Dream Coil, Ancient Apparition Ice Blast, and they've got solo pick-off potential with Ice Blast, Charge, and Assassinate. Empire, they need to fight around towers. They need to catch someone out off guard, hope that there's no TPs, but they need to continually kill stuff. For those of you just joining us, this is game number 1 between Empire and Virtus.pro in the MLG Pro League. I am Durka, casting this game. Unfortunately, we missed the first couple of minutes.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
VP got the first blood, but Empire doing a pretty good job at laning-wise to try and put a spanner in the works. Net worth-wise, 4,000 up on that Storm Spirit. Resolution has done an exceptional job farming the jungle. Against the sniper, Storm Spirit does decently, and now he's level 8. That's an interesting build. He's not in Vortex. Quite often we see Vortex at level 8. You've got to sim. You've got to try and dodge this. G, have you just out? Oh! I was going to ask if you just outplayed Resolution, but the big man. The big man with the plays.
Illusion.
Zip, zip, zip. Resolution managing to not destroy the assassination there, but definitely dodge it. Charge now towards mid. Yol going for a low dance. Oh man, is that a bait? They've turned it around. Although dance felt he was required to snowball back in because the charge was incoming. If that was a bait from Yol, oh, well played. 100% well played. The lower dance has been charged. Okay, what is my reaction to this? I've got to do something. Charge, not going to get here in time. Yoki just managing to TP out. Takes a bit of damage from the Waning Rift there. Puck. Yol with the regen rune. Waiting for Roshan to wander out of his pit because he doesn't want to get swiped as he picks up that regen. Gotham putting out Resolution, zip forward. Still no Vortex though. He's got plenty of damage from Ball Lightning and Remnant. He'll manage to take down the AA while Silent slicing apart BZZ. One more hit with the overloaded.
Dire's
Now it's level 9. Vortex. Resolution something with a triple kill up on top. They take 2, now the counteraction. G is here. Yol is here. But they're just going to get taken apart, dismantled one by one. Yoki joins the fight. Laguna Blade, yep, thrown out. Resolution healing through that earned charge. And was that just a 5-man wipe?
Radiant's
One by one,
VP
VP joined the fight. It looked like it was going to be 2 heroes for nothing, and that's it. And then Puck joins in, Spirit Breaker, Sniper. Empire just kept on going. Sure, they'd expended a bunch of mana on Storm Spirit, Snowball's gone, but they've still got Troll, Venus gone, Vengeance there. Yoki gonna get charged up on top. Still no level 6 on this Ancient Apparition though. Still no ultimate. Yoki, Yol even, is level 6, he's got another strike. And he sees the movement from Empire here. Screw that. 4 guys from Empire moving up to this top lane. I'm out. I want no part of this whatsoever. Tusk is going for 1-2-2. He's getting a few more levels in that Frozen Sigil. That's actually 30, 40, 50, 60. They get the snowball. The long range vision there doesn't quite hit. They've got magic missile as well. Laguna Blade trick. Light strike array. Laguna Blade. A few more right clicks. The Nether Strike's not going to cast in time. That, the 2 points in the Fiery Soul there, more than enough to get a few right clicks out from Yoki. Now the damage from Puck and Assassinate. Can Yoki TP? With a Dream Core, I don't think he can. Holding Light Strike Array, throws it out now, Sazoi stunned up, but there's no follow-up damage. The rest of his team has bailed out. They don't want to be diving tier 2s when VP have a pretty heavy reactional lineup. Yeah, usually it's no points in Vortex at level 7, then you go at level 8. But Resolution went for Vortex level 9.
Told you a storm was coming!
Or did you go for it at level 8?
Dire's middle tower
So I'm pretty
is
sure he
under
went
attack.
3, 4, 1, 7, 8. Either way, it's pretty standard to go at level 8 or 9, depending on how you're feeling. The extra magic damage from Remnant is pretty damn good, but it's mainly the overload. You need overload to help you last hit, to harass out the opposing mid laner. Don't know why I'm losing mode. Gotham given a little bit of free experience and gold up on top. Where is... Oh. Y'all not having a great time this game. What are we looking at KDA wise? 4-0-2 for the Storm Spirit, 3-2-1 for the Sniper. Down at the bottom is Tusk with 037, but you look at these 4 Dire heroes here. 1 kill apiece, and 1, 2, 3, 4 deaths. That's 10 deaths there. All looking great for VP. Item progression, what are we looking at now? Yoki, Treads, and I'm assuming Yules there with that Staff of Wizardry. Orchid nearly fully done for Resolution playing that Storm. Aloha Dance, Phase and Urn, well, Silence. Pretty standard. He can go back into the jungle with his Helm of the Dom, Phase Boots, that extra bit of movement speed and damage. Probably go into the pretty regular stats build. Charge onto Yoki. They're going to find the initial stun, and now the strike all in place. Both caught by the Ice Blast, but Assassinate dodged by that great snowball. Aloha Dance, they now turn around onto Yol. Laguna Blade ripping him to shreds as Resolution is caught up in the cold feet, but there's no more damage. VP are losing heroes like flies. BGZ, what's your plan? Get into the Roach Pit maybe? Try and deny yourself, but again, 5-man team wipe. Empire running away with this game. Double Mud Golem stack there. Resolution not happy about that. Pinging it out like, guys, what the fuck is this? Mud Golems? Really? 6-0-4 on that Storm Spirit now. Empire just outplaying this. Aggressive tri-lane went very well at the start. A little bit of a lull as VP played reactional, TPing in the towers and trying to save their teammates. But overall, their entire team has done exceptionally. Charge and Ice Blast, although Aloha Dance admit they're going to really try and get this kill. Not going for it? See, I would say at this point it's worth Spirit Breaker just charging in there and getting a kill on the Tusk. Oak into Roche. Pretty easy when you've got a troll with Helm of the Dominator. Vengeful Spirit, level 4, Wave of Terror. Plenty of minus armor. They're probably going to scout this out though. They've got a couple of dire wards there. They see the Wave of Terror. Whether or not they can react though, because BZZ has no items whatsoever. Red's bottle, 15 minutes of the game. No Vanguard in sight, nothing really. Oh, Resolution playing the harassing. Ice Blast not going to land. Resolution now fails the hell out as Yoki. They're going to play down, the strike will take out the Lina, but it's too late. Roshan's dead, and now Silent comes in. Rampaging through the VP lineup and marauding their defensive line. Now the charge turns back around on the Silent, who does have EG's immortal and he'll respawn shortly. This was a little bit overzealous though. Empire, when they lose their leader, they're one of the main damage output heroes that they have. One of the biggest stuns they have. Silent now caught with a Dream Core locked in place, turns around onto Yol. The Whirling Axes, the Mischance doesn't get applied to the Bristleback, so he just turns back. VP might be coming back into the game with his fight. There's so much of experience and gold that they're sitting on the Empire heroes. Taking kills like this is absolutely amazing for VP. They can now go back into their lanes, equalize, farm jungle, farm ancients. That one big break from Empire, where they are dominating the game. They take Roshan. VP has no way to react. And Empire basically did the same thing VP were doing. Run in one by one. It looked like Resolution on the Storm. He just wanted to run recon. Try and be a distraction. Ball lighting into the middle here, and then bail out. And then Yoki decided, okay, well, we're fighting. Runs into this situation, then the entire VP squad pretty much. All tunnel vision him. Yoki dies instantly. They lose one, Resolution has no mana, has to go back to base. Vengeful Spirit and Joel think, well, it's safe to go in now, right guys? We can fight 2v5. Tusks, there's no Storm, no Lina. What's actually the damage there? Because they had over 12,000 lead there. 15 minutes in, like, we're talking almost 1,000 gold per minute lead over VP. They throw away about 4,000, that's going to plateau a little bit now. VP, they've got decent farming heroes, but Empire can farm a lot quicker than them. Experience-wise, I feel it's going to be a little bit bigger. That's about a 5,000 drop. From 10,000 to close to 5,000. Resolution now coming forward on VP. He's on the Resolution Satoy. Links forward, that's not where you want to be. Lina lands down her spells and evaporates Satoy on that puck. They're going to count the kill, or maybe 2 here. 3 down from Empire. It looked like it was going to be a rout as they destroyed BZZ and Satoy. But by getting 1 kill, BZZ a lot tankier than I expected. 4 down from Empire. Troll's not there.
Dire's top tower is
Don't
under
understand.
attack.
I'm lost for words now what Empire are doing. They've had a massive lead this game. VP on the back foot. All Empire had to do was push out lanes. Keep equilibrium, or keep momentum even, in their favor. Keep the lanes pushed towards the tier 2 towers. Then they control enemy jungle and their jungle. They don't allow the Sniper and Bristleback to farm up. Silent might go for a solo kill here onto G. He's got that Invis rune. Sanjin Yasha gives him the movement speed down to take down G. A few swipes and the Sniper's going to go down unless Dreamcore comes in. The Urn keeps him alive just about, and Silent's caught between a rock and a hard place. Behind the tier 1 tower, he gets goo applied to him, but there's no follow-up stuff. He wastes that Invis rune. He scares the living crap out of G on that Sniper, but was it worth it? Was it worth it? Resolution getting charged up here. Silence is going away from his perfectly timed nether strike from Yol. Takes down Resolution. Meanwhile, mid. See, any trade right now, VPP are getting the upper hand. They're going to try to go to the side here. Snowball, Assassinate don't want to get Yol, but there's two caught in the Ice Blast. Puck throws out the orb, trying to land some kind of magic damage onto multiple heroes. Laguna Blade on the shot of the one last right click up the cliff. VP finding 3 really important kills. Storm and Lean are the most important there. Vengeful Spirit, decent support hero, but losing 2 supports and Bristleback. Bristle isn't that important in teamfights. He's got Vanguard. He's tanking up, baiting spells. Empire are jumping on Bristle first and foremost.
This will come in handy.
They're going on the tankiest hero in the game right now. And then you got Sniper, who's not being touched. When you look at Storm versus Sniper, you kind of expect Storm Spirit to just focus on G. Ball Lightning, Vortex, kill, kill, kill. But now G has a dagger, you kind of see that coming. Radiant wards are very deep, but Empire haven't had a chance to really get past their river. They're fighting, literally, in this area only. That's where they've been fighting for the past 5 or 6 minutes. And VP just station heroes like Sniper and the AA back here. Bristleback, sure, he gets focused down, but he's got Puck coming in from the sides. Sniper, Assassinate gets dodged. Who gives a damn? He's still right-clicking people down from a distance. Now Lina has dagger and Yules. Maybe this can signal some kind of pressure play from Empire. They just go and find solo pickoffs. But Jotum, this guy was really struggling on lane. They've given him Midas. They've given him a quarter of his angles. Oh. How did they see him? They sent Orb across, I guess, to Doi, and Stoy jumps forward. Ice Blast is kind of dodged that, but he took the damage at the very last second. He's going to come out here with half of HP. Aloha dash. The Orb through Sadoy must have given them vision there for the charge, and they just kept going. He knew he needed to kill. Resolution back up to Sadoy, but Bristleback's here. Tried to turn things around. The Orchid will tick him over, and Sadoy gets ripped a new one by Resolution. This is what they need. But the Storm is now 7-2. He was rolling with it, 6-0.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yol charging in there, but doesn't feel it's a good idea. They've got the backup TPing in. Resolution with the DD heading up to top. Jotum has showed himself. Resolution doesn't know exactly where he is. He's waiting for his AA to peek his head around the corner. Jotum is just going to go and hide in the trees. Launch an Ice Blast down towards bot if he decides to try and initiate. Radiant, these are the wards I'm looking for. Lane wards. You want to be fighting on lanes. Side lanes, specifically. Fighting mid where there's an open area for the Puck, Sniper, or to, pin some movement. They can come from multiple angles. That's where Empire gets caught out. Empire wants to go down one lane, chase. Resolution, strike stun just in time to catch Rezo. The Ice Blast perfectly timed from Johnson there. Again, exactly what I was talking about. Multiple angles for VP to come at. Resolution, sure, he's farming aggressively, but they've got 3 avenues to all converge onto that one spot. If they're pushing a lane like here, and someone's defending the tower, where can VP come from? They either come from behind the tower, or they come from the side here. And if you've got someone like the Tusk who's standing here ready from the side, you're not going to get caught out. You know exactly where VP are. Then you can maybe get a snowball behind the tower, or you go and find someone who's escaping down this ramp here.
Radiant's top tower
They
is
need to
under
really
attack.
take advantage of the map. Use the terrain to your advantage. Like a lot of the best teams will, especially in the old map where Roshan had that blind staircase, no one would go up there. If you were Radiant, you would literally not go up that blind staircase because it's so dangerous. Enemy high ground vision on you. If you have an initiating team yourself and you want to get the first stun out, or the first silence on a key hero,
Radiant's middle tower
you have
is
to have
under
high ground
attack.
advantage. Snowball there from a low high down is going to stop that charge, but look at this. Yol just drags him back. They don't want to really go on this, do they? Nether Strike and Assassinate. Oh, the swap back ball is going to fly. Keeps low high downs alive just a little bit longer, but now Bjorn turns back around with the earn charge, and he still goes down, even with the best efforts from the Vengeful Spirit to keep him alive.
Over here!
I don't know what's going on in this game. Jotum is getting free farm. He's 6 for 4. 25 minutes in, you're looking at almost an act completed for that AA. Now, always want to fly, Nether Strike and call that, but still got a chance to close the gap. Sniper with a blink forward, more than enough damage, and Mask managed to finish off that poor little bench. And Sudoi, does he have a Yules? He cancels Yogi's Yules and uses himself to blink away. He's going to blink back into the trees, but Sudoi, Orb in 2 seconds. He blinks forward, doesn't find him here. Orbs across, doesn't find him there. Assassinate, he doesn't have vision for this though. Taken out by the sniper now. Although that's another strike onto him. Full sprint. Going to go forward. Sudoi walking it up. Silence down. And taken out by Storm. Resolution now looking for more. Sipping onto G. Sniper and Puck both down. AA. Wrong neighborhood. Can they close the gap though? Ice Shard's off cooldown. If they can get it down here. They're smoking up for the extra vision. Blink through silence. They've got initiation with that troll ward and Resolution triple kill. Roshan respawning in about 40 seconds time. Non-stop action in this CIS matchup. I was expecting some pretty aggressive plays, but this is freaking ridiculous. Over 2 kills a minute. 27 to 25 as Empire are now in the lead. Well, they're still in the lead, but they were 12,000 ahead. VP brought it back, dropping it by about 8,000. Ooh. And then with that triple kill and Resolution, it looks like Empire are going to start bringing themselves back in. Keep things going. Experience going their way. Roshan going their way. No response from VP. Look at how quickly Roche falls. Battle Strand is absolutely immense when you're turning objects like Roche. Puck goes for the sneaky orb, tries to get himself into the pit possibly, just scouting out how far through Roshan they are, or whether it's alive even. It could have been a longer respawn. G now, his next item, I feel it has to be damage. BZZ hasn't progressed at all. Vanguard and Ogre Club, I kind of thought that with the way things were turning around for VP, he would be one of the heroes that maybe takes advantage of this, but he's always getting initiated on. He's the one dying and baiting out spells, remember. Silent with the BKB and Blink, he jumps into this full camp here, and VP have no idea where he is. They spot him out now to charge, but Observer Ward helping out, and then Resolution's like, hey, what's up? Turns the corner as Yol gets caught out by the Storm Spirit. Hastened Resolution now chasing for more. Can they find anyone though? There's 4 from VP here. They've got no gap closer. Then you look at
Dire's
Yoki.
middle tower
Yoki is turning things back. He's coming from the side. Jotaming does fall. Where's the leader? Finds G. Stun misses. Manta Style. Don't know if that dodge story, but just lucky timing from G. Silence still on the chase. Blinks forward. Finds the sniper with one more range hit. Sudoi out in the fields as VP are eviscerated by Empire. From team wipe to team wipe to team wipe. Back and forth Dota. This is what we love to see. That's a 3,000 goal exchange, 5,000 experience swing going the way of Empire. They are now finally building back up their commanding lead.
Dire's bottom
Towers
tower
are
is under
easy
attack.
money for them right now.
Dire's structures are fortified.
A lot of that was thanks to Yoki, his movement around the
Dire's
side while
bottom
Resolution
tower.
and Star. Whoa, yo! If he gets swapped back in, I'm assuming he did. Always want to fly for someone back in. Sugoi now gonna try and space shift and jaunt back. Where the hell? Where did? Whoa! I was like, where the hell did he go? But he still gets finished off by Resolution. Tusk dies to the Ancient Apparition Ice Blast. Looks like they'll take tier 2, a couple of kills, and back themselves up. 17 Bloodstone charges, 29 minutes into the game, and pretty much a full BKB. Jotham gonna give him that BKB. 1900 gold now for Rezo, as he
Dire's
zips
top
and
tower
TPs
is
himself
under
away.
attack.
What's the freaking net worth on this guy? 16k, and then you look at the troll, 18,000 net worth. Ooh. So we have Mount Everest as Empire. Took that commanding lead very early on into the game. Then they start, you know, going sliding down. Get a toboggan, VP providing that for them, kicking them down the slope. Having a little bit of fun as they're going those, and all the way back up. So I'm not sure now if that can't be Mount Everest. That's gonna be like Mount Kilimanjaro or something, because this lead is substantially larger. Resolution, where the hell are you going? Jump forward, they found G. Right, okay. Laguna Blade as well? As I'm pressing random freaking buttons to try and find out where they're going. Silent Charge Dump is going to get stunned down. Never Striker gets run out as well. Blocking in place, but Snowball all over her down. They're still caught in the Ice Blast, but Silent will taking it down tomorrow's BKB. Yol gets shredded. But they can't really chase down BZZ as Sugoi is still found. Resolution with those Bloodstone charges. 21 now, his mana regen is godlike. 65.3, unstoppable streak for Rezo on this Storm Spirit. BP, how do you come back into this game?
Is under attack.
Resolution is diving the base to kill BTZ, and they're going to succeed! Dragon Slave and stuns the tank, well, one of the tankiest heroes in the game right now. BP, completely wiped by the base diving from Empire. I don't know what they were snowballing onto there,
Dire's middle
but
tower.
whatever it was
Dire's
doesn't
middle
exist
tower
anymore.
Has fallen.
Oh, you're hot.
Radiant's bottom tower is
It's
under
like
attack.
Empire said, okay guys, it's time to stop screwing around. Let's stop giving VP kills. We're going to line up that can take objectives. We're going to line up that can focus down heroes. Storm, kill
Dire's
site,
middle barracks are under
Tusk,
attack.
go and destroy
Dire's
Ice
middle
Blast.
barracks are fallen.
And that's exactly what they've done. It's not like VP have played badly, it's just Empire are on top form this game. Resolution jumps forward, gets silenced up, he's got to be given, he's not split into the Immortal.
Staging a comeback.
He's going to respawn with full HP, full mana, and magic immunity.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Silent going to get slammed by that assassinate. In fact, he'll just respond it. Sugoi jumping in, waiting with on 2. Silent up, you're going to kill yourself. Sugoi's already dead. Resolution and Troll finishing off, and BZZ tries to run into the midst of the fight, but there's just no way. There's no damage, there's no HP. VP once again wipes the GG's call. Empire 44 to 26. 70 kills 32 minutes into this game throughout the entirety of the match. Game 1 going the way of Empire. What a match. What a freaking match. Well played by both teams. I'm going to say VP did well to bring themselves back in 15-20 minutes into the game, but